Welcome to the official WWE RAW review results reactions for Monday at Raw, April 2nd, 2018. SmackDown tonight. I'll have the official review for SmackDown Live today. Night on the channel. The return of Shane McMahon. The words above uttered by Paul Heyman describe the angles instituted, but no word means that they describe Roman / Brock Lesnar's segment. No one was previously, I think it's no secret, 100% solid. Roman Reigns hits and miss with him. It's always portrayed of his character that rubs the wrong way. But this guy said, we saw a segment with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar last night. Roman come out to the ring. Lesnar, Paul Heyman on the microphone. Excuse me. Paul Heyman on the microphone doing his skit. He's talking about. He said, "See y'all full-time talent gonna stand by and protect a part-timer like Brock Lesnar." And he asked, he said, "Think about it, boys." So they spread up. They moved the guy out of the way. The boys let Reigns go through because they were security, trying to keep Reigns from going in and them going at it. But like Reigns said, get out of the way. Reigns said, "You gonna protect the boy." Talking about Brock Lesnar. So Reigns went down to the ring. Lesnar cowered away from a fair confrontation with a chair in hand. He tips ties. He slipped back into the ring with only five Superman punches, and then the crowd chanted Reigns. Lesnar would hit an F5 on Roman Reigns with Roman Reigns' distraction, left him laying. But for the first time in this feud, Lesnar really comes off as a villain, as someone worthy of, stopping. It's always good to look forward to after this feud, because I'm now looking forward to this match. Lesnar and Roman's going to be a good match. Lesnar's supposed to be going back to UFC, and it is official. His contract's up after WrestleMania. And Roman Reigns is going to win the Universal Championship and solidify himself as the top of WWE Raw. Well polished up as shown. Should the show start off with a press conference between Ronda Rousey, Ronda Rousey, Kurt Angle, and Triple H. Competition got heated. They went on with the segment. Jonathan Coachman moderated the meeting, which considered his history with ESPN, and they figured in this match, I guess it speaks. Really got tensions, got loud. Triple H tried to dominate the majority of the discussion, despite how he felt about this feud. I think plenty of love on the question with Lynn, but Ronda's expressions was great. Somebody pulling the photo of professional wrestling fighting was marvelous and played to Ronda's strengths. But how developed McMahon and Triple H were going to beat them on Sunday. The segment was brilliant, but stacked on as they were really going to act. Stephanie McMahon could wrestle, that she could pose to moderate the threat to Ronda Rousey. Stephanie is still brilliant in a lot of ways. She sells things that many wrestlers struggle with. Triple H assaulted Angle's intelligence during the segment, and concerning the out match of this, McMahon will be against Ronda Rousey. But they ended this segment with the McMahon putting Ronda Rousey through a table, and it was brilliant. But McMahon's even snatched on Rousey without clearing. She got the jump on Rousey on this show by taking advantage of the distract. But this was something famous about this segment, and it's a bit concerning that seeing Ronda Rousey work for McMahon at WrestleMania, and that be worst thing. Nothing all really good about this. Nothing in this segment is really good, but a majority of this shining favorite light or Rousey is a good segment in my book. Moving on. We're out of time. John Cena comes out for his final segment for Raw, clawing together in the final glory that he thinks cleverness during the same thing in the week 2. He's out ideas. I think that Cena explained the reason for the Battle Royal. No matches in mind. He's lost 5 opportunities to get on the show. His pride won't allow him to take the spot from a full-time in his way. I mean, he's really talking about the spot by attempting to create this Undertaker match. Cena did some amazing things here. Rollins and Balor tore down the house to witness Daniel Bryan's return to the ring, to watch AJ Styles finally get his WrestleMania moment in the sun. Cena complained about Rusev Day and Elias, the elite women's roster. He have also apologized to admitting defeat, but Cena said, "I tried everything I could think of to realize that this isn't gonna have a shot in Atlanta." Crowd chanting and screaming wildly, no bells, no gongs, and no spooky lights or smoke mirrors. The crowd booed the Undertaker and Cena. Cena walked away. I love it. Well, this sets up something new. I hope that WWE cuts through the show that Cena and the crowd at WrestleMania. This shows where Yank's Cruiserweight Championship match. Braun Strowman's partner revealed for Charlotte Flair, Asuka tearing down the house. And I want to face when the Undertaker leaps the barricade. Finally, the flies get fired. Finally, this feud with Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss, completely compelling, mostly related to what she's dealing with. And then the interview with Renee Young policy that. Backstage, compelling the tag team match against Asuka and Dana Brooke. Brooke was penciled in for the majority of the match. Asuka teased losing her streak. It was never in jeopardy. Of course, as Asuka taps out James, the two Mean Girls ambush their opponents after the match. Asuka and Goga for the save. The cheers Nia Jax receives. She got her on her hands, and Bliss. Most of the feeling of the moment speculate. I'm so excited for Nia Jax. I hope this match is a good one. I can't wait for Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. It's going to be a good match. Depending that Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. Here was good back and forth. Finally, Seth Rollins got the win with the curb stomp over Finn Balor. Miz was on commentary talking about his newborn baby and changing diapers and all this stuff. But that was a pretty good segment right there. Braun Strowman come out and wrestle a match in a different. Bayley defeated Sonya Deville. What happened in this match? Absolution. And Sasha Banks came down to help them off. Bayley raised her hand for her services. Instead, Bayley punched her in the mouth, and as the two fall absolution for the cover, leave them laying. This was a nice little wrinkly to the end of Battle Royal. There's any chance that they might work together. Let's see. Next one. Woken Matt Hardy defeated Goldust with a twist of fate. He did the side effect, and then finally getting a Woken Matt Hardy defeats Goldust by the twist of fate. Elias Sampson defeated Keith Slater. Elias was still getting booed with a clever says the greatest thing. Kurt Hawkins catches a break. I laughed hard the way I should when Strowman sent Hawkins through the wall. Poor Hawkins, man. Let's see, did I leave anything out? I don't think I left anything out of the review. But that's pretty much it for the WWE Raw review, the go-home show for WrestleMania this Sunday. But that is your official WWE Raw review and results reactions from me, the return of Southern Guy, right here on YouTube.com. I hope y'all enjoy the WWE Raw review. Please hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see y'all guys right back here for SmackDown Live review and results reaction right here on the channel tonight. Have a great one, guys.